crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward, Cairo Santos to get this one started. And here we go on EA Sports. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So the Commanders offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really came put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
On his own read, here's Pierce. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Third and long for Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, you'll shoot right through it.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of the season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. He'll be a yard at most there at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third.
Williams from the gun. He's going to run for it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
the shotgun again to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Williams to throw. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Steps up and he's running with it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. The Commanders and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Play fake here. Daniels. Right side. Caught by Sinnott. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And a Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10, Bears 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop you, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Lined it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is Williams. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Williams. Went right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. They've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Swift does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole...
And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Short pass brought in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. From the gun, it's Daniels. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, Daniels to the air. He takes it himself. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Daniels on first down. Called in by Lane. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the air again, Daniels. Into traffic, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Daniels is going to throw again. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Gay's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st down, Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. Burden now to return it. Shoves one away. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Takes this in at the 25. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, here's Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. All set now, 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Daniels now on first down. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Washington, first down.
Edwards has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They go to him again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Up to run with Edwards. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A 21-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And now to return it. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down at the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, here's Swift. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 45-yard line.
Swift gets it again on second down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
5-yard gain on the...
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he goes out a little short of the 40. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running behind center with Swift. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
Working inside the red zone.
Bears, 1st down.
And he's got it in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead to 7. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead to 8.
24. Commanders 16.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. One drawn up here for Daniels. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders, 8 points behind. Back to throw. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Running behind center with Edwards. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They look to throw it. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Bears have it. It's a foot race. The 30. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. When they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I think it was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL